Welcome back to my Lemmings with Gimmicks level solving commentary video series, and today we are going to be starting off the Whimsical rank. And before I dive into these levels, let me go ahead and point something out, and that is, I actually made a mistake in my previous video, um, because I thought the rank before the Twister rank featured the uh, turnaround on a sign gimmick. No, that is incorrect. Yeah, I completely forgot that the gimmick before the Twister rank was skill countdown. Yeah, basically where when you assign a skill, the skill quantity does not decrease for that skill, but the skill count for all the others does count down. So no, I am wrong. However, this rank that we are doing right now, Whimsical, is the one uh, that is related to the gimmick in the Twister rank. So we will see that pretty much right now because I will be covering the lows at this moment. So first up is Whimsical 1, Lemocracy Overturned. Welcome to the Whimsical rank. Whenever you assign a skill to a Lemming, it will turn around to face in the opposite direction. But you won't let that confuse you, will you? Yeah, let's hope not. Alright, so when the Lemming turns around, we go ahead and assign him a climber, so that he turns around and then starts climbing. So this is exactly what is meant. When you assign the skill, the Lemming will perform the skill in the opposite direction. So he turns around and performs that skill in the new direction. So same thing here. When I give this Lemming a miner, yeah, he turns around and starts mining in the other direction, not the direction that he was facing. Yeah, before he turned around. So this is to safely contain the crowd. Okay, and then once the climber is over, oh no, not yet. Then we're gonna go ahead and dig. Yeah, but he is digging while facing to the left. Yeah, due to the gimmick. Okay. And then once he's low enough, yeah, then I build. Yeah, and remember, he was facing to the left when he started digging. So that means he is now building to the right. And then after assigning the builder, then I go ahead and assign him a basher so that he is bashing to the left. Oh. Time's got too much here. Okay, then I give him a miner after bashing for a bit. So again, he is now turning to the right. Okay, then we go ahead and build. So now he is building to the left. Alrighty. And then at this time, I go ahead and assign a Lemming a climber when he's facing to the left, so that he turns back to the right and starts climbing. Okay, and then I go ahead and bash with the climber after he falls down. Yeah, so as you can see, he is now going to the left. And the same thing here. Yeah, after the climber drops, then I go ahead and bash. Okay, and that's already it. So here's a nice turnaround point for everyone to walk towards the exit. So, as has already been mentioned in the previous video, let me go ahead and exit out of this level first. So, as I've already mentioned in the previous video, yeah, the gimmick that is active in this rank is closely related to the gimmick that was active in the previous rank. So, but however, don't get these two confused. So basically, the gimmick in the previous rank, which was Twisted, that was with the Lemmings walking backwards. Yeah, but they still perform the skill in the direction that they are facing. While here in the Whimsical rank, the Lemmings are performing the skill in the opposite direction that they were facing. So a better way to put this is that when you assign a skill to a Lemming, basically they reverse direction and then perform the skill in the new direction they're facing. Yeah, opposite to the direction they were facing before you assigned the skill. So as you can see, yeah, the gimmicks are closely related to each other, but there are still some key differences there. So while there is the kind of the backwards thing associated with them, the thing that they both have in common is that they perform the skill in the direction they're facing. Yeah, so fortunately there's that. Yeah, The only difference is that for the Whimsical rank, yeah, the Lemming reverses direction and then performs a new skill. Whereas in the Twisted rank, the Lemmings are performing the skill in the direction they're facing, but they are walking backwards. So yes, like I said, don't get these two gimmicks confused, even though they are closely related and similar in some ways. So anyway, Whimsical 2, bend over backwards. So as you can see, this is pretty much a repeat of Twisted 2. Yeah, having the same layout. Yeah, just with a different gimmick enabled. Yeah, in this case, we have turn on a sign. So after one Lemming, I go ahead and max out the release rate. So as you can see, in the original version, the gimmick that was active was walking backwards. So that's no longer the case here. They are not walking backwards this time. Yeah, instead, like I said before, we have to turn around on a sign gimmick. So, we go ahead and rewind that. So, it appears that I assigned the first, the first 5 Lemmings in this crowd, or in this pack, a glider. Oh yeah, that must have been from the other Lemmings that were assigned that already turned around. So these guys get gliders, while these 5 on the other hand will get swimmers. Yeah, after they are dropped into the water. Oh, what's going on here? Did I load the wrong replay? Oh, I think I might have. Yeah, I knew something was going wrong. Or I should have known something was going wrong in the replay. Okay, so it looks like I did not max out a release rate here. Okay, so first 5 Lemmings will get a glider after they drop. Yeah, and as you can see, they turn to the left after they are assigned a glider. So this will help them get onto land here. And then the next 5 Lemmings will get swimmers after they are dropped. Yeah, because we need them to turn around. We don't want them to turn around while they're up here. So instead, we assign them a swimmer as they are dropping. Yeah, anytime they are dropping. Yeah, I think you can even do it while the Lemming is drowning as well. Alrighty, Whimsical 3. You know the drill. Yeah, so I should be going at the tail end of the alphabet. Near the end of the alphabet, I should say. Since Whimsical is the last alphabetically of the ranks, of the rank names. Alrighty. I don't remember too much about this level. Okay. So far, nothing has been done here. Okay, so right here, I dig with the first Lemming. And then I go ahead and block while inside the digger tunnel. Yeah, fortunately, by assigning the blocker skill, this Lemming turns to the back to the left. But fortunately, at this time, the digger pit is already deep enough so that nobody can slip out. And yes, don't forget that when assigning the digger is now facing to the left. Okay, so at this time, I assigned the last Lemming here a what do you call it? A digger. Okay, something went on here as well. Okay, so what's going on here? So it appears that I gave the wait, what's going on? Okay, so it looks like I gave the digger a builder. And then I assigned another Lemming inside the digger pit a miner, but when he is facing to the right. Because remember, the Lemming reverses direction before performing the skill in the new direction. Okay, then here we bash so that he turns back to the right. And then we go ahead and assign the builder. Because if we assign the builder, remember that he's just going to be building to the right, which is not what we want. He won't be building over the bear trap that way. So that's why we needed to assign the basher first, and then assign the builder. So as you can see, yeah, it's very similar to the puzzle aspect of the skill countdown gimmick in that you need to assign certain skills yeah, strategically before assigning the proper one. Yeah, because you need to make sure they're facing the right direction. So yes, pretty nice level here. That definitely demonstrates the gimmick pretty well here. The turn on the sign. Alrighty, Whimsical 4. Screw it! Alrighty. I don't think this one was too difficult of a level. Alright, so first Lemming out of this hatch will get a glider to survive, and then he's going to start building immediately upon landing. Okay, and then with the first Lemming for this hatch, I'm going to go ahead and start digging. Okay, and then we build again. Yeah, right after he, when he starts shrugging, so that he turns around. So in other words, we're going to be making a zigzag bridge upwards to stop this crowd from splatting. Okay, then we go ahead and build with the digger so that he stops. And then I go ahead and give a miner to a Lemming facing to the left so that he mines to the right. Okay, and then build the other way, of course. And then the other way. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and build with the Lemming here. Yeah, so as to make a platform for the Lemmings up here. And then finally, one more builder should do to stop the splatting. Yep. And then we're gonna go ahead and give a Lemming a climber so that he goes back to the right, starts climbing. Yes. And then here we're gonna go ahead and start digging at the very edge of the pillar here. Okay, max out the release rate now. Because pretty much everyone is safe now. Okay, and then I go ahead and mine. And then I go ahead and bash. Okay, and that's already it. So, another very nice level here. Oh, and this Lemming, I guess he just falls down and drowns. Poor guy. Alrighty, Whimsical 5, all along the Watchtower. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe this level is featured in Lemmings World Tour. Let's go. So let's go ahead and see how this level works with the turnaround on a sign gimmick. So we give the first Lemming a glider, and then we give him a climber so that he turns back to the right. Alrighty, glides onto here. Okay, then we go ahead and stack. And then we go ahead and build. Yeah, so that he builds over the exit. So as you can see, yeah, it was necessary to assign another skill first, before assigning the builder, so that he is able to go over the exit. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and build the other way now, upon hoisting himself up here. In this way, the builder staircase will block the climber from being able to get out of here. Okay, so here, assign the builder, and then immediately assign the basher, so that he can go through the wall. Okay, so everyone's good. No, not yet. So I'd give one of the Lemmings a climber, but after he has turned to the right. And now we just go ahead and build a staircase. And now give everyone down here a climber, and that's it. Oh, and let me see what happened here. Oh, he just simply went over, and then he'll make his way back to the exit. So as you can see, it stops the climbers from going out. So very, very nice puzzle here. So with the absence of the gimmick, yeah, in Lemmings World Tour, obviously the solution had to be adapted a bit. Don't exactly remember what the solution is right now, but that is quite alright. I will definitely find out as soon as I start LPing the pack, which will probably be maybe sometime before the end of 2021. Anyway, Whimsical 6, we all fall round. Let's go. Perish. Alrighty. So, first Lemming out at this entrance will build. Yeah, I think this is just simply to contain this crowd. Okay, and then after he turns around, we go ahead and assign the basher. Yeah, basically to give this builder enough time to see off the gap. Then, yeah, same thing here. After he turns around, bash. And then, same thing here. After he turns around, bash. Okay, and then inside this basher tunnel, we're gonna go ahead and dig. Okay, and then after the basher finishes here, we go ahead and mine. Okay, and then we go ahead and stop the digger with a basher. So as you can see, yeah, we assigned the digger to the lemming before he turned back to the left. Yeah, because by assigning that digger when he's going to the right, he is digging while facing to the left. So therefore, when we cancel him with a basher, he goes out to the right instead. Alrighty, and then same thing here. After the lemming turns back to the left, we go ahead and assign the basher so that he bashes through the select what do you call it? Hanging from the ceiling. So that should be a stalactite. Okay, and the same thing here. After turning back to the left, we go ahead and bash, and that is already it. So very, very nice puzzle here. Alrighty, Whimsical 7, tossing and turning. Okay, I think I remember this one being a pretty good one. Yeah, this one was one of the ones that took me a while, I think. But I really, really love the puzzle aspect here. Alrighty, so there is a glider pickup in here. But here, I think it involves carefully manipulating around the, what do you call it? I think that might be slow freeze. It's possible that it might be radiation as well, but I'm not sure. Okay, so after a few lemmings, I go ahead and max out the release right here. Then I go ahead and dig with the last lemming in the crowd here. Okay, so because of the digger assignment, he faces to the left. And so to make him face back to the right, I go ahead and give him a swimmer. Yeah, and now I can go ahead and bash to the left because he is now facing to the right. Yeah, due to the swimmer assignment. Okay, and then just before hitting the radiation of the slow freeze object, I go ahead and dig down. Yeah, so now he is facing to the right again. So to make him face the correct direction for when we start bashing, I go ahead and give him a climber. So now he's facing to the left. Now this will allow me to bash towards the right. Yeah, and now we can get the glider pickup. Yes. So as you can see, he stops right here, but he's already a swimmer. Okay, and then at this time, I go ahead and give a climber to one of the lemmings in this crowd here. And I think he just stays put. Okay, and then give him a glider. Okay, and then after gliding across, we're gonna go ahead and build to see off the gap here. And then he does not turn around, so he keeps on going. And then we go ahead and dig the crowd out. Okay, and then we go ahead and bash the crowd out. Or rather, bash through the one wall to get the crowd out. Okay, and then I go ahead and build to stop the basher. Okay, and then I go ahead and dig here so that I can get the swimmer out. Yeah, the swimmer is a climber as well. Okay, and then after the climber passes on by, then I go ahead and stack. Yeah, and because when he was assigned a digger, he faces to the left. So therefore, when he's assigned a stacker, he faces to the right again. And then he's a climber, so he can get himself out. So very, very nice puzzle. I really, really like this one. Definitely one of my absolute favorites of the rank. Alrighty, Whimsical 8, the Emperor's Palace. So this is more or less a reworking of, or rather, yeah, a reworking of King of the Castle from the original Lemmings. Only I feel like this one is a much harder one. So second Lemming will stack. Let's just let one on by, and then give him a swimmer, and then quickly give him a builder. Okay, give him a glider, and then quickly give him a builder. So the glider is to help him face to the right, and then when building, then he keeps building to the left. Oh, and then what's going on here? Oh yes, upon hitting his head, we immediately assign another builder, and then we keep on doing this until we get through the ceiling. Yeah, so this is very important. Yeah, so that this happens, and then we do the same thing here, I believe. Yeah, platform, and then immediately assign a builder. So he's going to hit his head, and then we do the same thing here. Okay, and then yeah, and then I go ahead and give him Basher so that he turns back to the left. Okay, and then we go ahead and build. Okay, bash and then immediately assign another builder. Okay, give him a climber so that he turns around, and then immediately give him a builder so that he seals up the gap here. This is to help the others turn around. Oh. Then at this time, I go ahead and give a climber. Yeah, to a Lemming that was facing to the left, so that he turns to the right and then starts climbing. Okay, and then I go ahead and give him a glider. Yeah, so after he drops, I give him a glider so that he is now facing to the right, and then when he starts gliding, he's going to bounce off and then go to the left. And then, upon landing, go ahead and build so that he seals off the gap. Alrighty, and then the other one that's coming to the right, I go ahead and give him a builder. Okay, give him a basher, and then immediately give him another builder. Okay, everything should be good to go. So now we go ahead and build a crowd out with a builder, with a Lemming that's facing to the right, and that's it. Okay, and they should be able to get up the ceiling here. So certainly a very nice one, and definitely a very good level showcasing that if you want Lemmings going in the correct direction for building, for example, then you make sure you give them other skills before you assign the builder. So a very, very nice level showing that. And definitely really good to show off the puzzle element with the gimmick active. Whimsical 9, the Pioneer. Okay, this one was another pretty good one. Oh, I had 2 replays here. That's pretty interesting. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play both of them. Okay, Lemmings 2 music for once here. Instead of the Amiga tracks, the really loud ones. So, I'm going to go ahead and mine with the first Lemming. So notice that he's going to the left now. Okay, and then we go ahead and give him a swimmer so that he turns back to the right. Okay, then before going into the water, go ahead and give him a climber, and then immediately assign the platformer. Yeah, I guess he just drowns. Okay, we go ahead and dig here. Okay, and then finally bash. Okay, and the digger will beat the basher before he gets there to release the crowd. And the digger is what stops the basher. Or rather, the digger pit, I should say. Oh no, it does not. He keeps on going, but due to the fact that the low sides are solid in very old formats, Neo Lemmicks, yeah, he will stop. So everyone has exited, yeah, and the basher just stopped. Okay, now let me go ahead and play the second one. Okay, so mine here. Give him a swimmer. Climber, and then assign a platformer. Nope, it appears to be the exact same thing. So therefore, I don't understand why I had 2 replays again. Okay. And then finally, Whimsical 10, Winding Snakes. Since we're out in the wilds, I thought some animal music might be fitting. Yeah, just referring to the fact that this is the outdoor tile set from Lemmings 2. Okay, I remember this one being a bit difficult. Okay, so first let me get a disarmer. We'll go to the left and disarm the frog trap here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stack here. Okay, and then mine, and then quickly assign a builder after he chips off some of the stack. I guess this is to help stop the climber from going out later. Gotta make sure here. Yeah, miner, and then... Oh no, I'm sorry, a platformer. Yeah, not a builder. Okay, and then I give a lemming here a climber. Yeah, after he goes back to the left. So that he goes back to the right and climbs. Okay, so the platformer has finished. So he's going to go on ahead and disarm the frog trap here before anyone gets eaten by it. So there we go. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and build so that he turns back to the left. Yeah, because we need him to bash through the one-way wall. Okay, he's going to climb, drop back down, and then we assign the basher. And that's already it. So very nice puzzle here. Okay, so as you can see, due to the stack overhang there, that stops the climber from going out. Which is very important because we need to save everyone here. Well done! Future Lemmings will be much more straightforward with their skill execution again. Alrighty, so that covers all the Whimsical rank. So next time we will do the Eternal rank. I hope you enjoyed this video of the Lemmings with Gimmicks level solving commentary video series. And I'll see you all next time.